on, guys? It's the Skylanders dude back here with another video, and we're doing another Lost Islands custom. This time, Mystic Star Strike. Now, I've never seen anybody make a Mystic Star Strike, so I think I might be the first person. Not sure, don't quote me on that, but maybe. So, here she is, and as you can see, there's a lot of differences between her and the photo here. So I'm going to be doing a lot of sculpting for the clay, cutting off pieces like these fans, the knife, and also these cards that Mystic Star Strike has. I'm going to be using some cardstock, some thick paper, and cutting those out, painting on them to make them look like the element cards, the light, magic, air. So we'll put those in that hand. I'll make a ball for the little orb there out of clay. Got some super glue to glue everything back together, and of course the normal paint, brushes, toothpicks, everything we got there. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started by cutting off the fans from her hands. Okay, so everything that needs to be cut off is cut off. I cut off the two fan things, so those I can scrap or put them in my little custom graveyard, I guess you can call it, where I have a whole bunch of extra parts for other customs, so I'll put those in there. And just the tip of the cape on the back, because that does not need to be there. We are going to make two little strands out of clay in place of this cape. And then I also cut off her arm. And that's because I need to flip it upside down. It was like this, it was like that. So now I need to flip it like that to hold the cards. Now I'm gonna make tons of things out of clay. I have to make a whole bunch of little balls for the little jewels or gems she has on her. So that'll take a while, and also make a few more things out of clay. Now that I have made and baked all the clay pieces, I can glue them on. But before I do that, I want to show you how I made these little gems on her forehead and waist. So I started with a round piece of clay, flattened it into a ball, and then I took this piece of wire, might be hard for you guys to see, and made, come on, it's gonna be hard for you to see, but I made the closest thing to a perfect circle I could, and I used it almost like a stamp on top of every single piece of clay. And you guys can't, it's not focusing really well on this. Oh, there we go. So you can see I made the best possible, or I tried to make the best circle that I could, and then I took these pieces and I sort of printed it as like a stamp, so they had that little ring on it. So now that I have all these pieces, I can glue them all on, and we'll show you what it looks like after that. So I wanted to do something different with the ball. As you can see in the picture, it's sort of levitating in her hand. Obviously, because of gravity, I can't make that happen. But I tried putting a pin through her thumb and into the ball, and so it was only connected to her thumb. But I guess that kind of looks like it's levitating, depending on the angle. But now I'm going to make the cards that she has in her hand out of some thick paper, almost like cardstock. I'll draw them on, and then I'll probably just paint the designs on after. So I've created all 3 cards, or at least I cut them out, and they will all go in her hand after I was planning on painting in all of them to make little purple, blue, green life element things. Not just life, but magic and air. I was gonna paint those on, but realizing how small these cards are, there's no way I'm probably gonna be able to paint something that difficult onto that card. So I'm probably gonna need to use some sort of colored pencil, but I'll figure out what I'm gonna use and I'll be right back with the finished cards. Okay, so I did finish the cards. I had to use some coloring pencils, and there were some details that I were just not able to fit. It's really hard to see the cards. I was able to put on small little elements, but I was not able to write the element name, which I think is still fine. I used coloring pencils so the colors are lighter, and it's really hard to see the cards right now, but that's the basic of these 3 cards. They don't look the best, but it'll work for now. And I will glue these in after I paint, because I think it'll be easier to paint first and then glue them in. So right now, we're gonna get painting. painting portion of this custom, all I have to do is glue these 3 cards on, and I will show you it when it's all done. Here is my finished Mystic Star Strike custom. Now, before I start giving you a 360, I'm sorry the lighting isn't the best, but here it is, Mystic Star Strike. Although the cards are a bit faint, the rest of the custom looks really good. The gems are a bit too big, but I think it's fine. It doesn't really matter. And I really, really love this custom. It's really cool, really, really awesome, and I hope you guys love it too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Peace.